Good evening. Today's topic is electric field near a uniformly charged ring and non-conducting sphere. First of all, let me go for a uniformly charged ring. This ring having a total charge capital Q, which is uniformly spread over its circumference. The radius of the ring is R. Now we have to find the field on the axis. So let this point is, so this is a kind of ring and we have to find a point on the axis, right? This distance is x. Consider a small element dq. Total charge in the ring would be capital Q. Now due to this small element, we are finding electric field on the axial line, on the axis of the ring. So by the definition, electric field on the axis small k dq upon r square, and the direction would be away from the line joining, it's dE. Now as it is away, to find another element diametrically opposite, charge is similar but the position is diametrically opposite, we'll again find electric field due to this element, and this would be dE dash. Value would be similar, only the direction is different. हमने दो एलिमेंट लिए, एक dq यहाँ पे लिया, एक यहाँ पे लिया, दोनों की पोजीशन डायमेट्रिकली अपोजिट, दोनों की वजह से फील्ड यहाँ पे निकाली. लेट दिस एंगल इज थीटा, देन वर्टिकली अपोजिट इन दोनों फील्ड को रिजोल्व करें. So this would be dE dash sin theta, and here it is dE dash cos theta. Again resolve this. This is dE sin theta. Here it is dE cos theta. So as dE are equal, so these two components cancel out in pair. So the net field would be the addition of cos component. अब ये दो एलिमेंट की वजह से ये दो कंपोनेंट है, but there may be so many infinite component distributed over the circumference of the ring. So in order to find the net electric field due to ring, we use integration. So net electric field is integration of such cos component, right? dE cos theta integration. So dE value is k dq by r square, and cos theta is x upon r. Right? So the constants would come out of integration. It is k x upon r cube, and integration of dq would be the total charge. So the result would be it's k cube x upon r cube. Right? So this r can be written as another root r square plus x square. So you can use it here. So the result would be, this is electric field k capital Q x upon capital R square plus x square power 3/2. You can summarize this to a result if this point is taken to the center of the ring, right? At x equal to 0, electric field would be 0, right? Due to this ring, if we are finding a point at the center, the net electric field would be 0. This is the distribution, right? This topic is not directly covered in CBSE syllabus, but you can use this as this is useful for the next few chapters. We will be finding electric magnetic field due to the uniformly current carrying wire, right? So this one is okay. Now come to the next one. So we can find, again this one is additional, right? It's electric field near a uniformly charged non-conducting sphere. Consider a non-conducting sphere having a charge distribution, uniform charge distribution rather, total charge upon total volume, right? So I am considering here it is non-conducting. That's why charge remains in the non-conducting sphere. Charge remain inside the sphere. So let me first find a point, right? this is radius r. Let me consider a point outside the spherical shell. So same method using Gauss's law. So a small element, electric field. So that's the Gaussian surface of radius small r. So in case of r greater than r, we can find electric field. So flux. It's integration E dot ds. So flux would be E ds cos 0. Right? Flux, E come outside, integration of ds. By the Gauss's law, flux would be Q by capital Q. Q by epsilon 0, and this is E, and integration of ds is 4 pi r square, the complete surface area of dotted Gaussian surface. So the electric field, it's Q upon 4 pi epsilon 0 r square. So it can be written as kq by r square. This result is similar to the shell, right? There is no change. If we write this, if we go for this surface, this is the surface, right? If small r is equal to capital R, in that case the result again becomes same, kq by capital R square, or it can be written as sigma by epsilon 0, rho by, right? Done. So that's kq by r square, capital R square, where the total charge can be assumed to be considered at the center. But the point changes if we are considering a point inside. If I consider a point well inside, r is less than 1, then in that case, flux definition remains same, E ds cos 0. Flux is equal to E ds. Now this flux is the charge enclosed, and this shaded region does not enclose the total charge. This encloses somewhat less charge, let me call it Q dash. So by the Gauss's law, this charge is Q dash by epsilon 0, it's E, and ds is 4 pi r square. Now E is, it's Q dash upon 4 pi epsilon 0 r square. In order to find this Q dash, we'll use the concept of uniform charge distribution. ये जो छोटा स्फेरिकल concept लिया, इसमें जो चार्ज enclosed है वो टोटल चार्ज से कम होगा. इसको निकालने के लिए हम यूनिफॉर्म चार्ज डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन का concept यूज करेंगे. टोटल चार्ज अपॉन टोटल वॉल्यूम, एंड स्मॉल फ्रिक्शन ऑफ चार्ज जो है, it is with the same small volume. You can use this density concept. So Q dash here is Q small r cube upon capital R. ये आप इसमें पुट करेंगे इक्वेशन सेकेंड में. Then the electric field inside would be, it's Q r cube upon 4 pi epsilon 0 r square capital R. R square cancel out with this. So this E inside is small k, 4 pi epsilon 0 cube upon capital R cube into R. This result is different from the previous results. So this is for the non-conducting sphere, which consists a charge which is uniformly distributed. इस concept को हमने 11th में gravitation के लिए, अर्थ के अंदर gravity निकालने के लिए भी यूज किया था, जिसमें अंदर का मास, Shell theorem if you didn't know that, right? So this is very useful concept, right? Take care of this. Thank you.